This isn't jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu, you can pause and hold me down. Now I'm doing this, I do this, bink, 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 and you're holding me, right? Who sees this all the time? Ungodly a lot. So what happens is by you creating the bridge and creating a way, you're right, but I can do this, but now I'm not controlling you. So now this is your opportunity to go ahead and move. I'm no longer made this a stagnant, tight, muscle, body weight on top of you match, which is fatiguing for the bottom guy. Whereas if I'm able to go ahead and bear down on you, you're losing the fight. Because guess what? How do judges judge fights? Bottom guy is what? Fucking losing, right? Top guys win. So all I gotta do is do this and do enough to not get this fight started up. And if I took you down, let's say you punched me in the face, you're kicking my ass, right? This is just how MMA's working. Anybody disagrees with me, let me know. If you have a case in point we can talk about. If we're fighting, 2 minutes into the fight, you're winning the stand-up fight. At the 2 minute mark, with 3 minutes left, I take you down and I end up here. And I do this. The referee doesn't start us up. Well, for 3 minutes I won the fight. For 2 minutes you won the fight. Who won the round?
Yeah.
How fucking infuriating is that, right? The referee might start us up, he might not. They're very inconsistent. When I fought Shane Carwin, it blew my mind. We sat there and I should have had a second plan. I had planned that the referee would break us up if I stood against the cage. I'm sitting looking at the clock, looking at the referee, I'm like, what do I gotta do, man? Well, he's not doing nothing. He's just beating me a couple times, and finally, I was too much getting frustrated with the referee, not what I thought was helping me out. Then I watched Quentin Jackson and Sean Evans fight each other. They're against the cage for 25 to 30 seconds at most, and they break it. I'm like, that's what I thought would happen. But, so hey, I can't leave it up to the referee because the referee, every ref refs a little bit different. He refs matches differently. There is no uniformed, I will stand you up at 15-second mark. I've seen Matt Hughes hold down Chris Lyle for 4 minutes in side control. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know, I've seen other matches where guys hold the guy down. I've seen Andre Arlovski being put into Kimura by Roy Nelson and them start the fight up. I'm like,
That's crazy.
right? So guess what? So as the bottom guy, I have to have my hips to be mobile and I have to be able to move to make this a fight. So that's why I'm doing the bridging, because right now, if you do this and you bridge, you know, here, you're not mobile, right? I'm controlling you. You better hope you sweep me. Or do something because I'm winning the fight. But if you go ahead and you get the bridge on the bicep and the neck, if you stay here now and let me tee off on you bad, but guess what? Your hips can move. You can put the butterfly hook in. You can go ahead and get your leg out, right? You can stand up. Now if I go ahead and you just keep the post, put your hand on the mat. Put your elbow. Watch like this. A simple maneuver is this. If I'm in here and I do this and you go over, we're going to hit. Now we're fighting again. You're not holding me down, winning the fight by just laying on top of me. But the only way I can do that, I made that look easy because you pulled your weight off of me. You reared back onto your heels to punch me. If you don't rear back on your heels and you want to stay on top of me, I'm in a bad position. My hips are trapped, it's hard to get to my elbows. So once again, now I'm doing a technique from a bad position. I'm trying to do a simple stand-up that everybody's taught from day one. You know, they sit there and go, hey, put your elbow on the mat, put your hand, post up, pull your hip out and do this, right? Everybody's seen that? Mm-hmm. Right? Really hard to do. Now go ahead and just hold my waist and lay on it, right? How the hell do I do that right now? Just push it in, right? I have to get in a good position. Now, so I do it from here. Now I'm in a good position to do this. See the difference? Good position, I make the technique look easy. Bad position, I don't. As far as the punch is coming, if the punch comes, that's when I have by you punching, it actually makes it easier for me. I have a harder time, especially now because I completely changed my game in so many ways. If you just say, hey, let's roll jiu-jitsu, and the guys just sit there and they hold me and just don't want to move and they don't punch, it looks very boring because a lot of my stuff now kind of has to depend upon you wanting to hurt me. If you just want to sit there and hold me, I have to now manipulate your base. When you go to hit me is actually when I have my greatest opportunities for escape, since you've created what I want as the bottom guy, which is distance. I have room now.